stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are starting off in the kitchen, and I figured since I was making a crock pot meal before I started cleaning, I wanted to get dinner started. I figured I would share it with you. I know I don't always do this. You'll have to let me know down in the comments down below if you like this. I'll include more if you do. But we're gonna toss some chicken breast, skinless, boneless chicken breast in the crock pot. I like to line my crock pot. We're also going to toss into a bowl half a cup of ketchup, half a cup of soy sauce. I use the less sodium, 2 tablespoon, kind of however much you want, of garlic, and also 3/4 cup honey. Mix it together really good and go ahead and toss that on top of this chicken. It was amazing. This was my first time making this meal, and it was so dang good, and it was so easy, so quick, and I was able to clean all day, toss the crock pot on high for 4 hours, and dinner was done on its own in enough time. I like to pair stuff like this with a salad to make it that much easier. But now we are going to get to cleaning now that dinner is going.
Like strangers again. Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same. Like strangers again. Like strangers again.
As you can tell, we have plenty of dishes to go around. Dishes are never ending in this house. We are a family of 5 if you're new here, so there's always dishes in my sink. I try to stay on top of them, and this is me staying on top of them. So if your house looks like this, if you always have dishes piled in your sink, especially if you're a bigger family, don't worry, it's totally normal, and you're definitely not the only one. But I wanted to get these dishes squared away. I really wanted to get everything kind of cleaned up even before dinner. That way after dinner, all I had to do was, throw the liner away for the crock pot, put the dishes in the dishwasher from our plates and our silverware, and then just wipe down the countertops. So much easier to do it that way, because I don't know about you, but for me, by the end of the day, I'm exhausted, and the last thing I want to do is like a ton of dishes and then all the cleaning up and wiping everything down. So I try to minimize as much as I can throughout the day or while I'm cooking dinner, so that once we're done with dinner and we're checked out for the night and we've got to do nighttime routine with the little ones, I can just quickly clean up, get upstairs, and relax for the rest of the night. Because once I get the kids to bed, that's my me time. I suggest everybody find some me time throughout the day, wherever you can find it for yourself. It's so important as a parent to have that time for yourself. And it took me years to realize how important it truly is. But I make sure every night that I get my stuff done before the kids go down to bed, or right as the kids are going down to bed. That way, once they're in bed, I can relax and take a long hot bath if I want to, or watch some junk TV. Doesn't matter, it's my choosing, and not time to get work done or household stuff done, but just to focus on what I want to do in that moment. This area always gets super messy, so I try to stay pretty active at cleaning it up. I love having this like dish thing, whatever you want to call it, up here for like the soap and everything like that, but I really need to pick up one that's a bit smaller. I think I'm going to look on Amazon, see if I can find a smaller one, because I just don't need one that big and that long. I just need to be able to put the bottle brush in there and then the soap, and this one's a little bit too big and it takes up a lot of space and it just makes it messier in this area the way it sits there. So I really want to get one that maybe too is lifted up a little bit. So if you know where I can find one like that, please let me know in the comments down below or shoot me a link. But for now, this one will work and it's what I have. But I do like to have it so this stuff is off the counter, because a lot of the times if it's on the counter gets wet and everything's sliding around, you know, it just gets messier, and I like the aesthetic of it. But now I'm going to fill up this Method Daily Granite Cleaner because I was running low. There wasn't much left in the bottle, and I always tell you guys, buy the big bottle. It's so much more, like, you save money in the long run. It's not as expensive when you buy the big bottle and just keep your same spray bottle. I've actually been thinking about upgrading my spray bottles to like those cute ones everybody has, but I haven't came across any yet that I really want to splurge on. But yeah, always go for the industrial size if you can, because you'll always save your money in the long run.
To think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life, so my glass was half empty, but you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out, even after all of these years. You still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. We have come all this way, love, so I don't see us stopping now.
I figured I would check in with you and see how you are doing on your Christmas shopping. I know that in the past I've been the type of person who does everything last minute, and this year I decided I was going to stay ahead of it, and I started Christmas shopping super early. We've been doing more and more Christmas shopping. I still have a long way to go, but I've gotten a lot of it done too, so I'm very impressed that I've actually been able to stay on top of it this year. And I think I'm gonna go this weekend and finish it up once and for all. But I'm curious as to how many of you are like me and you procrastinate every year. How many of you are already done, and how many of you are working on it?
You still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could.
Moving on to laundry, because just like dishes, laundry is never ending in this household. So this pile of laundry has actually been sitting in the, going from the basket to the dryer to the basket to the dryer, probably for about a week. I try not to do that, and I try really hard to stay on top of the laundry, but for whatever reason, this one, I just could not stay on top of it. And I actually ended up folding this load of laundry, and then I was washing another load of their same laundry, and I forced myself in that same day to fold it. So I'm finally all caught up on their laundry, thank goodness. But I know I'm not the only one. Laundry is a struggle. I try really hard to stay on top of it, because staying on top of it just gives me a peace of mind and a sense of, you know, like completion, which I need. especially with having ADHD. I definitely need to have like no clutter, and you know, having anxiety, I have to have that like sense of like things are in order, and sometimes I cannot stay on top of all of it, and this was just one of those weeks where I could not stay on top of all of it. So, but I am very proud of myself for folding this load, and in the same day, later in the day, I did not film it because that would be boring for you guys, but I folded their other load of laundry too and got finally all caught up on it.
Another story that's got me blind. Got only you on my mind. I couldn't face what I couldn't find. Just need to know I need peace of mind. Where are you now? Even though I won't believe it, the truth is a lie, we are healing. Even though words are deceiving, you move on. 'Cause every time I try, yeah, every time I dream, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. If you can make me smile, if only for a while, there's always this big part of me wanna believe.
Before I move on to the next task, we are going to switch the laundry. I did have some of my own laundry in the dryer, and like I said, I had started the boys' laundry. This load in the dryer was my load that's been sitting there for a few days, but now that I need the dryer, it's time for it to come out, and I'm gonna try and be proactive and fold this laundry right away. I actually decided I wanted to fold it in my closet because do you ever feel like you just need like a change of scenery? Like you're tired of doing the same thing every day, or every time you fold the laundry, you fold it in the same spot, or you do it the same way or whatever? Well, sometimes I just feel like I need a change of scenery. So on this day, I was like, I really don't feel like sitting in my bed. I really didn't want to sit down either because I was feeling really productive, and I know sometimes when I sit down, it slows me down. So, and I don't have like a folding table or anything or a counter in my laundry room to fold it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go into the closet and I'm gonna fold it right there and put it away as I'm folding it, and probably will make my life a little easier that way too. So it worked out nicely.
Gotta get away from here. I gotta get it through my head that even though I lost, I'll find something better. I'm running all around this town. This feeling has me stepping down, but I don't wanna have to wait too much longer. 'Cause every time I try, yeah, every time I dream, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. If you can make me smile, if only for a while, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. Believe in you and me.
Moving on to the next day, because this is a 2-dayer, because I had a lot of stuff to get done, and sometimes you can't squeeze it all into one day, especially when you're a parent. So I really wanted to wash the couch blankets because they were gross, long overdue. So I went ahead and tossed those in the wash, and I knew I wanted to vacuum the couch because it's been a while since I vacuumed it and gotten the cushions all back in order and everything, but I knew this was one of the tasks that I wanted to do today. I also wanted to get some of the Halloween decor out of the living room. I've been slowly but surely taking it down, and if you didn't know, I have been doing shorts on my YouTube channel as well. So I do one short every week. I try to have them out on Wednesdays, and then I do one cleaning video on Sundays. And I have been having a lot of fun doing the shorts because it's just something a little different, and I always feel like it's fun when you do something a little different, and it's easier to do and less complex. So it is always a little bit funner when it's not as much work, let's be honest. So I've really been enjoying doing those, but I did do a short the other day, and it's of me undecorating some of the Halloween decor and cleaning. So if you are interested, go ahead and go watch those. I've done 2 so far. The one before that was like my nighttime cleaning routine that I shared with you. And you'll have to let me know in the comments too if you enjoy those shorts. I'm curious as to what everybody else's thoughts are on them.
Working on myself in silence. Maybe I move too fast, 'cause people just tend to pass. I'm giving you all of me. At least what is left of me. What is left of me. Maybe I move too fast, 'cause people just tend to pass. I'm giving you all of me.
Since it's been a while and I don't wipe this table down all the time, I figured I'm taking down the Halloween decor. I'm taking a lot of this stuff off of here. Eventually throughout the week, I'm gonna put Christmas decor over here, but for now it's gonna be a little bit more sparse and empty. So good time now to go ahead and dust everything off and get it all cleaned up.
'Cause people just tend to pass. I'm giving you all of me. At least what is left. At least what is left.
Lights out, hearts beating faster.
The blinds and the ceiling fans are 2 of those things where I'll see them, they look dusty, and I'm like, I really need to dust those off, clean them up, whatever, and I never usually get around to it because it's like one of those thoughts where when you see it, you say it to yourself, and then out of sight, out of mind, you forget about it. So today I made a point to make sure that I was going to clean off the blinds because I was tired of opening them up in the morning and thinking to myself, wow, these are really dusty, I need to clean them off. So we are getting it done today.
In love with the lust, but heart trumps the mind, so we'll win anyway. Yeah, we own the sun, naive, wild and drunk. Oh, 'cause it's all up, 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 up. When I'm with you, I'm with you.
In one of my videos coming up soon, I don't know exactly when, but it's on the to-do list, I'm going to move my TV stand and move this stand and move some other pieces of furniture and really clean underneath them, because I can like glance underneath this stand and just see like the dust that's piling underneath, and it just really needs to be moved and really cleaned underneath. I know the TV stand is really bad. That thing is, oh, I feel like it's really bad a day after cleaning it. There's no stopping it, but I need to make it a priority, so that will be in an upcoming video within the next few weeks.
No, I don't care about the heartache and pain. Just don't let the memories fade. We know we are lost, in love with the lust, but heart trumps the mind, so we'll win anyway. Yeah, we own the sun, naive, wild and drunk. Oh, 'cause it's all up, 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 up. When I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I probably shouldn't have even shared the ceiling fan with you guys because it is so disgustingly bad and embarrassing, but we don't really turn our fans off. Our fans are almost running 24/7, even if it's on the lowest setting. That's just the type of people we are. But the fans get so bad because they're constantly moving, so I don't see it. Once again, it's just one of those out of sight, out of mind things. So it doesn't get cleaned often enough. I need to like start setting a reminder on my phone, like every month, clean all of the ceiling fans. I also need to do my baseboards. My baseboards are really bad right now too. And I looked down the other day and was like, okay, yeah, it's time. We really need to do them. But dusting today, maybe baseboards next time.
I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my
Since we just disrupted all that nasty dust on the chandelier, is it a chandelier? It's a chandelier, right? No, it's only a chandelier when it's like the circle glass ones. Either way, this light fixture above the dining room table, we know we really just messed up some dust and dirt and everything. So we're gonna take apart the table and really wipe it down. I need to get this Halloween decor out of the way anyways too. So get that out of the way, get that picked up, and get this table cleaned off.
I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile. What is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world I just want you, I just need you.
All right, friends, thank you so much for choosing to click on this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps my channel. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to come back on Wednesday for a new short and next Sunday for a new cleaning video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.